hello, hello, my fellow miscreants and maniacs out there. Syko Gamer here, and welcome to another vlog. Alright, so, just some things I would like to discuss, some things that have happened and I feel like need to be spoken about. Nothing wrong with you guys, by all means, but, it's just something I felt needed to be said about, part of the reason why I started this whole channel to begin with and why I'm here. So, let's see. Basically, I'll start it with this. Okay, those of you who have been following me on Twitch, that's what it was, Twitch, though I don't stream as much as I would like to, you'll know that I've been playing Orcs Must Die Unchained. And the experiences that I've had on there have reminded me why I started the channel to begin with. And it's really quite simple. And I'll explain it with my experience, because I've met people, and I'll say this, I've met people, wonderful people, absolutely fantastic people, love to play with, absolutely fabulous. And, they make it a joy to play. They have such fun, whether we win or lose. And that's important. That is important. Whether we win or lose. Because, let's be honest here. Everyone is not going to be on their A game all the time. You're just not. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to be, okay? And, sometimes you're not feeling it. Sometimes sometimes your connection's bad. Sometimes you forgot to bring something into the match or do something. We all have those little errors, little things that we don't do that we probably should, or we're just not feeling it at the time. And there are people on there that I have played with who are wonderful about that. It's sometimes it just happens. Sometimes the match is bad. Sometimes, especially in a PvP sort of format. Sometimes the match is bad. Sometimes teamwork's not there. It just happens. But it's no reason to get upset about. And I'll say that because there are people, and I'm sure those of you out there have played with them as well, who they just completely lose it. And I feel bad for them. I really do, because they're just, it seems to me, that they are losing all focus and all collectiveness about a game that's supposed to be fun. Bottom line, it's supposed to be fun. And and that's the reason why I started this channel. People are losing the context of fun. It's supposed to be fun. It's a game. Let's all have fun here. People are taking it too seriously. I understand you want to win. I myself get frustrated. It's happened. And, I could call myself out on a few things I may have said. But bottom line, I'm having fun. Regardless. As long as the people around me are having just as much fun, I'm having fun. I try my hardest, do what I can, and we see what happens. Again, those that are just starting off in a game like that, they're not very experienced. They don't have as much stuff or know as much as those other ones out there. That's why it's important to help them. Answer questions, stuff like that, and let them know how to better themselves, what they need to do. But some people out there are just wanting to yell and rant and just go, you're a noob, you're horrible. I hate labels. I'll say that right now. I hate labels. I think they're horrible because, it's like, why? Why label somebody just because they're having an off moment, an off day, because they haven't played something as much as you have, maybe? I don't see a reason for that. They're just starting. Let them have their moment. Let them have their time. People that go and, someone entered a match, I know at one point, and said, oh God, it's a level 5. So what? I've seen low levels do way better than some high levels at times. But regardless, they are just starting off. Everyone has their starting point. You may be up here, they may be down here. But eventually, if they keep at it, they will be up here. They will make that. It happens. Okay? And that's the reason why I started this channel, because I see it too often. You know, multiplayer used to be a time where either you had a friend to sit next to you and play a game with you, or you shared in your single-player experience. And it was fun. You shared with each other. And that's kind of what I wanted to do here. You know, we are sharing in experiences. I show you what I do, how I play, what I play, and I would hope that in turn you share with me. Let me know. Show me the things that you play. Tell me about them. I would love to hear about them. Any experiences you have. In fact, in the comments below, your experience with a game. Because at the end of the day, that is what makes gaming fun. That is what brought gaming as a community together. People gaming and just sharing and the wonderful experiences that we had. And we still do. I just don't think many people actually out there feel the need to share with other people. I mean, because I know there are guides out there of like, oh, you could find this, or oh, you could do that. But it's not even the finding of things. So that is important in some places. It's not always the finding of things, okay? It is just simply the sharing. You have to share with each other. And just know that someone, whether they are there with you or not, is doing the exact same thing you are. Maybe they're struggling with that part. Maybe they're having issues or problems. Hell, I can't even finish 60 seconds. Reginald probably could. I can't. Shut up, Reginald. I mentioned you. But, regardless, there are difficulties. People don't have the capacities to do stuff. But they try, and they have fun. And that is something gaming desperately needs to bring back to this whole world of gaming that we have. Fun. Have fun with the games you're going to play, regardless of what you play on. I know I've been playing a lot of PC games recently. Very honestly, I've kind of lost the cord that I had for the capture card to record. Anyways, technical difficulties. I hopefully will find a means to be able to start recording on console again, because I still play console. I play all games. I play games on a phone. This phone right here. I play games on a phone. I play games on console. I play games on PC. I play games on... I have a Game Boy. I play it on that as well. Point is that regardless of what you play on, how you play, we are all still gamers. And we have fun doing it. And that is what should be the focus of everybody. Have fun playing the games you play. Share any experiences that you have. And just be the better person. Show people that want to be shown what it is to do what it is they need to do. Tell them, converse, this is why we have a community. This is why it is there. It is a part of it. You could potentially go anywhere. You could go to your job. You could go to down the street, library, if anyone ever goes to those anymore. I mean, anywhere you could go. You could potentially walk up to somebody and ask them if they play video games. They may not. But if they do, you've all of a sudden started a conversation. And you're talking with the person. You may not have even known the person. Nothing to do with the person. And all of a sudden, you have something to talk about because of video games. Because it is a community thing. Regardless of whether you play with others or whether you play by yourself. Regardless of what format you play it on. It's what it is. And it's a wonderful thing. People from all over the world. From the United States to somewhere, Japan, China, even in like Europe, UK, and even probably Africa, all over the world, people come together to play games. And it's such a wonderful thing. It is such a great and powerful experience. And I hate to see it wasted. And so often do I see that. There are people, and I know every community has it. Every gaming community has it. Those people who just don't make it fun anymore. Who, regardless of whether you're playing with or against, they just don't make it fun. You know? It saddens me. And I felt the need to reiterate that. I know, just because of my experiences recently, and I know other people out there, you guys probably have the same experiences, so I can't blame you for that. But I hope that maybe, we could join together as a community of people who actually care, who actually want video games to return to the way that they are. That's just having fun. That's what they're supposed to be. The adventure, the experiences, the community, it's all about having fun. And somewhere along the way, we started to lose it. And we start putting and ruining the experiences for others in the sake of having fun, when in reality, we know that it's not. That's trolling came from, and I don't even understand that. I really don't. I mean, if you get bored of a game to that point, and you start ruining the experiences for other people, just go to a different game. Move on. Have yourself some fun someplace else. Because obviously, this game's not doing it for you anymore. And those of us who wish to actually stay and have fun doing the game as we like to do, then we're gonna stay here and do it. The rest of you, please move on. Don't spoil the experiences for the rest of us. You know, some people, I understand, some people, it's a form of therapy almost. The fun and enjoyment you have to get away from your life, from your world, and just have fun. And when other people ruin it, it makes it so much worse. You have something that you hold dear to you, and it's like someone just came by and stomped it. And just made it, just stomped your feelings with it. And it's horrible. People who just, I keep saying it, I know, over and over again, but the people who do no longer have fun with the game, just go away. No, stop. Go find a different game, because obviously this one's no longer for you. But don't ruin the experience for other people. It just makes it worse. It really does. So, I know I've rambled along quite a bit here. I felt compelled that there was some things that needed to be said here. I apologize. Reginald, you can go away now. I know. Stop. No. I called you once. Go away. Alright, anyways. I think I shall leave this log here. Again, I would like, if you're watching this, you don't have to, but it's just the way that I made the channel to begin with, you know? To have people who share their experiences. You see my videos, and I share my experience with you. By all means, let me know in the comments below. Tell me about a game that you're currently playing. Something fun that happened to you. Maybe you blew something up extraordinarily. Maybe you had the greatest kill streak of all time. You know, whatever it is. You know, write it down. Because I think that is why we are here. Why I created this. Why I do this. Because gaming needs to return back to its roots of gaming and having fun. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And I will see you in the next video. Bye! Bye.